Hello students, today I am going to start a new series, that is Data Envelopment Analysis. I am starting this in two languages. One is Hindi and another one is English. This is my first class. In this today class, I will explain the concept of efficiency. Investment, consider two types of beans. Consider two types of corn, that is one is bean and another one is corn. Investment is 30,000 for beans and for corn is 20,000. Return after sale for beans is 33,000, for corn is 22,500. Now listen here. First of all, there is no single competitor. If there is a single competitor, he will be the winner. When we will say there is a competition, if there are more than one competitors are there, then we can say it is a competition. So in competition, we will say which one is best, who is the best. If bean is alone, bean is efficient, bean is best. If corn is alone, corn is the efficient, corn is the best. But when we compare, if competitor is more than two, see here, investment for bean is 33,000 rupees and for corn is 20,000 rupees. After return sale, beans is 33,000 rupees, corn is 22,500 rupees. Investment is not same. If the investment is same, then by seeing the return, we can easily say which one is the efficient. If bean value is more, beans is the efficient. If corn value is more, corn is the efficient. If investment is not same, then what to do? Here, input is quantifiable resources spent, that is investment. Output is quantifiable outcome generated, that is return. Input and output both are measured in the open interval 0, plus infinity. Which crop is efficient? Now, there is a very slight problem because investment is not same. Then how to compare? I am fixing 1 unit equal to 10,000. This is for my convenience, because to make calculation very easy, for my convenience I am fixing 1 unit equal to 10,000. See here, investment for beans, investment is 3 unit, return is 3.3 unit. For investment 1 unit, how much return will be there? For corn, investment is 2 unit, 2.25 return will be there. For 1 unit, how much? Investment is not same, therefore I have fixed for 1 unit. For beans, I want to know for 1 unit how much in case of beans, for 1 unit how much in case of corn. Common sense says that just take the output to input ratio. Beans, that is 3.3 divided by 3 equal to 1.1, and corn 2.25 divided by 2 equal to 1.125, where the higher value indicates efficiency. Corn is the efficient crop. Yeah, I have discovered an efficiency formula. The scientist is saying efficiency formula, that is efficiency score equals to output divided by input. The efficiency scores are 1.1 for beans and 1.125 for corn. Due to investment is not same, I have fixed, I want to know for 1 unit how much in case of beans, and for 1 unit how much in case of for corn. That is nothing but output by input. In case of beans and corn, corn is the efficient because it has the highest value. What is DMU? Decision Making Unit. An economic entity responsible for transforming input into output for performance evaluation, that is example beans and corn. Efficient DMU. A DMU with the highest efficiency score representing optimal resources utilization, that is example corn. So what is DMU? Example, let us assume there are 5 hospitals. Hospital 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Means there are 5 DMUs. Some input will be there and some output will be there. In hospital, number of doctors plus number of nurse plus number of beds for patient, these all are inputs. Outputs will be the profit generated by the hospital or the number of recovery patient. These are the output. Means if there is a single competitor, means he will be the best. Now we will compare out of 5 hospital which one is the best. But in out of 5 hospital, some input they are consuming or utilizing and they are producing some output. But comparing these 5 hospital is, but all hospital is itself a DMU. DMU means decision making unit. We want to know which hospital is performing very well using minimum resources and producing maximum output. When it comes for comparison, which one is best, then we say it is a DMU. Hospital may be DMU, company may be DMU, any factory may be DMU. When we will compare, then we will say it is a DMU. Now we were example, now if we compare 5 hospital means 5 are DMU, 5 company means 5 are DMU. Company, out of 5 company, which one is the best? Out of hospital 5, which one is the best? And of course, which has the highest value, that is efficient DMU. Example, corn is the efficient DMU. Computing the efficiency through graph. Computing efficiency through graph. Use input output in first quadrant plane to locate beans and corn. The efficiency score 1 of a DMU aligns with the best slope of the straight line connecting the origin of the DMU's point. As I have said that in first quadrant all are positive, means you can see here, this is input, this is output. You can say this is red is for corn, black is for beans, and slope of beans that is 3.3 divided by 3, that is 1.1. Slope of corn line equal to 2.25 divided by 2 equal to 1.125. Now I am comparing through graph and through formula. Formula is nothing but efficiency formula is output by input. Through graph, that is tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. If we compare both case, we are getting unique answer. You can observe the graph. Corn has little more slope than the beans. Therefore, corn is efficient. You can see from formula, corn is the efficient. You can see through graph, corn is efficient. Efficient DMU corresponding to the straight line with the steepest slope. Since the slope are of a straight line in the first quadrant is in the open interval 0, plus infinity, does the efficiency score of every DMU. Now I am taking more than 2 DMU. Previous time I had taken only 2 DMU, that is beans and corns. I want to know which one is the best, but now I am taking more than 2. DMU is crop A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Input, that is investment, is in currency. Return after sale, it is also in currency. Therefore, now I will apply. Here you can see A, that is 2 by 2, 1, B value 1.1, C 1.125, D 1.125. I have calculated through efficiency equals to output by input. Through graphical, you can see here D has more slope compared to all. Through graphical, we can say D is the efficient. From formula also we can say D is the efficient. You can see from graph, you can easily say that by observing D is efficient. By calculating through formula also, both answer is unique. Direct applicability condition 1 means to apply the formula, that is efficiency score equals to output by input, there is some condition. What is the first condition? For single input, single output, input homogeneity, same type, same measurement unit across all DMUs. Output homogeneity, same type, same measurement unit across all DMUs. Cross category flexibility, input type may or may not equal to output type. This you can understand easily through example. See, you can see here, there is, I have taken input measurement unit differ across. In this example, input is investment, return is also after return after sale is also in currency, investment is also currency. But here, look at here, unit is not same. To apply the formula 1, convert all you in one unit. See here, it is in 10,000, it is in 1,000, it is in 1 lakh. Convert all DMS unit in a same unit and apply the formula. If unit is different, don't apply the direct formula. First, apply the formula after homogeneous should be there in unit. Observe that if there is a homogeneity in unit, then only apply efficiency formula, that is output value divided by input value. Here you can see here, making the input measurement unit uniform across all the DMUs, plot the input output graph of 1. Then D is the efficient. Skipping step 1, C is the efficient. So after converting into same unit across all the DMUs, then if we apply the formula, then D is the efficient. Without converting means skipping this step, that is making the input measurement. If you take directly, that is efficiency score equal to output by input, then you will get C is the efficient. This is wrong. So D is efficient because making the input measurement unit uniform across all the DMUs means if first make homogeneity in unit for all DMUs, if we apply the formula, then D will be the efficient. Without conversion of uniformity, if you directly apply the formula, then C will be the efficient. That is wrong. Which DM is efficient? You can see here, input A is employee, B is employee, C is employee, D is employee, E is not employee, it is missing. F is employee, G is employee, H is employee. Output, it is in currency, all units are same. For this example, can we apply efficiency formula? Just recall the condition to apply formula. Here, input is there, employee, 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 employee. But here, employee is missing. So you cannot directly use the formula. You can't use the efficiency formula equals to output value divided by input value. Suppose here in here is also employee. It is any number, say 7. Let us assume that in this E also there is some employee, and it may be some number or 4, 1, 2, any number it may be there. Can we apply the formula? Yes, because in this employee, let us assume here is also employee, but here it is in currency, same unit. You can apply cross flexibility will be there. Cross flexibility means it should be same currency and same unit across all this, and input same, because employee it is a different unit, currency it is a different unit. Assume that here is also employee, and it has some number 7 or 6, all are in employees, all is in currency. Cross flexibility is there, you can apply the efficiency formula. But in this case, here floor area is there, so if one it is not uniform, one is missing the uniformity, then you cannot apply the formula. Here is also, here you can see input, output, which DM is efficient, absorbed data. So next coming, always at least one and possible greater than or equal to 1 DMs are efficient. See, in this case, sometimes it is not compulsory that only one efficient should be there. Sometimes more than one efficient is possible. Simple. Here they are telling this is hospital, DM is hospital A, B, C, D, E. This is input and this is output. In this case, A is also efficient, C is also efficient. So always at least one and possibly greater than or equal to 1 DMU or efficient. Simple, they want to say that not always a single winner will be there. More than one, two winner will be also there. Two DMUs will be also efficient. Now coming multi-input, multi-output scenario. If there is a single input, single output, we have seen in which condition we can apply the formula, that is homogeneity input, homogeneity output, and cross flexibility. Previous slide I had explained employee input will be there, and in output currency will be there, and one column is missing. Suppose it is in employee, how can we apply the formula cross flexibility? I have explained previously in detail. Now come across two input and one output. Then what to do? Then efficiency equal to output by input to formula work, because two inputs are there. How can you add two input? Because now you compare in a hospital, doctor is also input, nurse is also input, number of bed for patient is also input, which is a non-living thing. How can you add nurse plus doctor? Because nurse qualification is different, doctor qualification is different, and the number of bed, which is a material. How can you add? This comes a challenging, this comes a problem. In my next class, I will discuss in detail. If the input increases more than one and output also increases more than one, then how we can solve this problem. I hope you have understood my today video. Thank you so much.